Everything glistens and everything's bright. Everyone's happy and spirits are light. I am sitting here thinking, alone with my drink, as I do this time of the year. Do you remember when love was around, when we were aglow, the talk of the town? When I'm sitting here drinking, I can't help but think about you, about us, as I do this time of the year. I remember me being with you. Was that just a dream that never came true? I am sitting here sinking, drink after drink, as I do this time of the year. So easily strays. I thought I was trying to forget you. I must have forgotten. I am lost in my memories, pouring the hours away. Say, do you remember we used to be near? You don't recall, you forgot as I'd feared. I don't blame you if memory fails you, but I must admit I am thinking of you every minute, each hour.
Once again, the time has come to bid farewell to warmer days and brighter skies, to make way for the dark, chilly days of winter. Last week we celebrated a full moon and the winter solstice, or Yule, and the Christmas holiday has come upon us at full speed, despite my wish that things would just slow down so I could enjoy a little more of the transition from fall to winter. This time of the year begs us to become a little introspective and to set down the things we've been carrying, assessing during our hibernation what needs to be picked back up when we reemerge and what does not. The winter solstice is viewed by many as a symbolic dark night of the soul. It is an opportunity to honor the light and the dark within us by examining what we want to let go of and allowing it to burn in the Yule log fire, transmuting darkness into light, so that we may set intentions for what we want to bring into our lives in the new season ahead. During this darkening time, when life slows to an easier pace I like to lean into the temptation to stop working earlier, wrap up the busy tasks of the day, turn on some candles or oil lamps, fill my belly with warm, hearty food, cover myself with blankets, and enjoy a cozy evening filled with comforting movies, music, or books. In these times, I recall the frantic days of summer when it feels like each day must be stuffed to the breaking point in order to suck out the marrow and appease the gods of productivity. And I wonder, what was I forcing myself to do? What turned out not to be important? What did I miss by keeping myself too busy to see what was right in front of me? Perhaps those things can slip away quietly into the cold, dark night, and I will be better for it. For now, I rest in the warm glow of candles and twinkle lights, not particularly worried about anything, and I am grateful for that.
Hello. Hi. It's 2 days before Christmas, guys. I hope everyone is excited for the holidays and having a wonderful time in this pre-Christmas couple of days. I am about to leave my house for the next 5 days to go up to see my family and spend Christmas with them in upstate New York. Riker and I are going. I have to go pick him up from his dad's house, and then we're going to drive right up there with Winnie, of course. But yeah, it's 2 days before Christmas now, and I'm about to frantically pack my car with everything. I need to leave in like 20 minutes, I think, but I just can't force myself to rush out the door because I get this last couple of years especially, I get sad having to leave my house for Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday, and I enjoy so much the process of making my house up for Christmas and decorating, and like that special time right before Christmas where, I don't know, it's just such a lovely time. And Christmas felt really rushed this year. I know that it did for tons of people. I talked to a lot of people about this. I didn't feel like I got time to enjoy the holiday season this year because it was so busy, and Christmas just came rushing at us, and there's a lot going on right now in the world, and I just didn't have a lot of quiet time, like those nights that you spend sitting at home watching Christmas movies with your lights on and your tree, just enjoying your peaceful home. And I feel like I have created such a wonderful, peaceful home here, and I love my home so much, and I especially love it at the holidays, and I love my Christmas decorations, and I love my Christmas tree. And I just didn't get a lot of that. The last 2 nights were really the only days of the season since Thanksgiving that I've gotten to really like sit and feel that peaceful, the holidays are coming home, warm family feeling. And I missed that this year. My favorite day of the year is the day that I decorate my house for Christmas. And this year it was rushed. It got spread out into 3 days instead of 1. And it just didn't feel special like it usually does. So I don't know. I don't want to be a downer. I really enjoy seeing my families at the holidays too, and I know it makes them so happy to see me and to have this Christmas with Riker. Seeing, of course, Riker opening presents Christmas morning, and that excitement is, obviously like the best part of the whole thing. But I cannot help but feeling sad that I am leaving my home and the place where I feel the most peace and comfort and joy in the holiday setting, to go somewhere else for the actual Christmas vacation. And that is kind of just what it is. I felt the same way last year and the year before, to be honest, because I always spend Christmas with my family. So if I were to say to them, like, guys, I'm going to spend Christmas at home, I'm not coming, they would be devastated. And I don't want to make my family feel that way. So I think I would love at some point in my life to just be like, guys, I would really like to have Christmas at my house and wake up Christmas morning in my home the way that I like it decorated and do exactly what I want to do on Christmas instead of doing all of the traditions and activities that they want to do. You know, like my parents have the way that we do Christmas. And it's wonderful, but it's not exactly the way that I would do Christmas if I could have the day the way that I want it. So, you know, that's part of life, being someone who is part of a family that has these traditions. And so, you know, that's just something I gotta deal with. But Riker and I will have a wonderful time there, I'm sure. It'll be nice to see all of my family. I don't know, it's also kind of weird this year because my dad has been having some health problems, and I think there's also just a layer of heaviness and like a little bit of fear, and it also is related to some past trauma in our family's history because of his medical history. He went through something about 10 years ago that was really traumatic and really scary for my whole family, and he still has medical issues today because of that, and so it just brings it back up. He was also recently in the hospital, which is never fun. So, you know, that's just, when you want to enjoy your holidays, that's not really what you want to do. You know, like, I don't want to have to sit around thinking about that and like making sure that he's okay so that he can enjoy his holidays at the expense of like, not at the expense of like my joy and happiness, but like when I would rather be doing other things that I find more enjoyable. Like, I want to make sure that he has a wonderful holiday, and that is important, and that's obviously the most important thing, is to make sure that everyone that you love is happy and taken care of and healthy and having a good time. But I don't know, I feel like maybe I went too hard this year on my like introversion and slow livingness and my journey to trying like to make my home environment like this beautiful haven for me and Riker, and like I just enjoy being in my house so much that now that I have to leave it for Christmas, it makes me really sad. But that is what it is. The great news is I have a week and a half off of my job of work, and so after I'm there for like 5 days, and when I come back, Riker is going to spend a couple of days in Vermont with his dad for the holidays. And I get like 4 days alone in my house with no, like, I don't have to work. I'm just going to be here. And that is going to be my time. That is going to be my holiday. I'm going to keep everything up. I don't take my decorations down for a couple of weeks. So I'm going to have a couple of days of like, whew, this is my time to like just really be here and enjoy my home and and the holidays and like really breathe. So I'm really excited for that. I'm also doing a makeover of Riker's bedroom and my office and the guest room. I'm actually switching some of the rooms around, and so I'm creating a new bedroom for Riker, which is very exciting because his bedroom is pretty small, and it's getting a little too small for him. And so I'm actually going to turn that into an office for me, so I have like an actual office space to do my creative work. And turning my guest room into Riker's bedroom. And my guest room is going in my basement because I have a fully finished basement. And I'm going to put the bed down there so that my parents, whenever they visit, have an entire floor to themselves, which I think sounds pretty great. So I have a lot of work to do in those couple of days, but I'm very, very, very much looking forward to having a couple of days alone in my beautiful house to enjoy a little bit of this quiet, peaceful holiday that I feel like I've kind of missed out on up to this point. So anyway, cheers. Got my holiday Baby Yoda mug. I have to frantically pack my car and get on the road because we have some bad weather coming in, and I want want to make sure Riker and I get there safely. So I hope everyone has a wonderful holidays. Take some time for yourself. Even if you're not like in the environment that you wish you were in, there's ways that you can find to still introduce some of those practices and moments that you need in order to maintain your mental health and that feeling of peace and calm and serenity and contentment that I think for me is one of the most important parts of the holidays. So I'm going to definitely be bringing some things to help me find those moments, even though I am not going to be home and I'll be away and surrounded by a lot of people, which can be a little bit stressful for me. So I wish you all happy holidays, and I hope that you can find those moments for yourself and enjoy your time with your loved ones or however you're spending the holidays. Take care and enjoy. I'll see you next time. Bye.